We are back on the Morning Brew with friends, and yes, this is a cocktail set next to our coffee mugs here this morning. Steve Westman is showing off his shaker and his cocktail glasses.
Shaken, not stirred.
And shaken, not stirred is why you're here. It is it's the big, awesome event in the Albuquerque Museum coming up.
Yes.
And it is also is it also the title of the show? Or is that just the book, or how? Explain how.
Okay, so there's two things that we wanted to talk about. So the first is the Shaken Not Stirred event, which is actually at the Albuquerque Museum.
That's on May 16th,
May
right?
16th. And it is to raise money for Lead with the Arts, which is a high school student art program that the museum puts on so that, you know, young artists can learn about the industry.
Right.
So, part of the tickets to this event is that you also get passes to the upcoming Killer Heels exhibit that's coming at the end of May.
That's the big show.
And that's the big show that's coming up at the end of May. Exactly.
We've had Kathy, the director of the museum, on. She brought the book. The book is amazing.
It's amazing.
And I guess all the shoes in the book are going to be in the show.
Yes, yes. I mean, it's going to be gorgeous, as well as we're having 4 pairs of heels from local artists who will contribute to the show.
And these are some amazing heels. I don't know if you can't really see too much here.
Mine.
These are. I don't even know how you walk in these, but these are pretty amazing. Look at that.
These are better for sitting on the couch than for walking around, I think. But yeah.
Do you know which artist made these?
These are courtesy of some sort of fun website that we at the museum located and just ordered so that I could wear them today.
That's
but
awesome.
Yeah. And is this a good time?
Sure. I've been told about this. I haven't seen them yet.
This was going to be a secret, but we let them know ahead of time.
They had to call and ask me my size. What size shoe I wear. These are Guess heels.
These are gorgeous.
And they want me to try these on. These are actually in my size, which is...
All of you can thank us later.
And we're going to give this a shot. These are actually Guess shoes. And we're going to see how these work on me here.
I think you'll rock them, and I think they'll go really well with your outfit.
I've got my man shoes. We'll just put those over there.
Yes,
Put this man shoe over here.
This is getting better and better and better.
So you guys don't know this. Let's see if I can put this on here. This is just... Did you get the right size? You kind of did.
Oh, yes.
I think I just got socks on. So I learned to walk in heels. This is the best story ever. I learned to walk in heels like this a few years ago. A friend of mine had an art show downtown. And
I'm in heaven.
This is
amazing.
Yes. And I'm going to wear this for the rest of the show if that's cool.
Please
I'm just going to keep these on. And a friend of mine had this art show downtown, and they asked me to host this thing on the stage at the launch pad. And they said, hey, Dan, would you do us a favor and do it in drag? And I told Teresa, I said, I will only do it in drag if I'm not the only guy doing it in drag. And sure enough, by the time the show came, I was the only guy in drag.
Well, that way you stood out more.
Yes,
yeah,
and it was fun.
Better.
But I actually got lessons from one of the people on how to walk in heels. And like, I had no idea it was like such the skill.
It is a skill.
It's an art form.
You got to learn to plant your heel. These though are huge. These are like, these are.
Your outfit for Shaken Not Stirred
these are
half taken care of now.
Okay, I will rock these. I have never worn probably a pair of shoes that's expensive before. What are these, like $600 Guess heels is what these are?
Well, we don't want you to be nervous, so we won't tell you how much they cost.
I will just know that they're the most expensive shoes I've ever worn.
Right,
I'll leave it at that.
Absolutely.
Are these going to be a part of the show too?
So they are. We're going to use a lot of decor for the to promote the Killer Heels exhibit that's coming up at the end of May, and we're encouraging people who come to the event.
How do I have to sit to show these off? Like,
well, you've got options.
Delicately.
There we go. There.
Yeah, and we want men and women who come to the event on May 16th to rock their heels for sure.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get some heels that are like more like Prince heels for next time now.
You know, this is a new pizzazz for the party this year.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to bump it up from. I do think that this Shaken Not Stirred, I've said it on here before, it's one of my favorite parties of the year.
It's such a fun party. We'll have that's why we have the martini glasses, because we're going to have there's a signature martini at the party.
Right.
So you get 2 drink tickets with your ticket. You get heavy appetizers, dessert. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have like an art activity for adults. So
Right.
it's going to be really fun.
It's a
Dancing all
different
night
party
long.
this year.
Dancing,
Right.
yeah, there's a DJ,
Yeah.
there's a raffle for a trip to New York. It's awesome. It's going to be really fun.
This is the least stuffy of all of museum events, I think.
It
This
is.
is the one where you get to really just let it all hang out and have a great time.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we're going later into the evening than we have in the past.
Yes, yes. People, the lights come on and people are like, oh, and then you have to leave. So this year it's going till 11.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, seriously, it's that, oh, no, I don't want to go. And
right.
Yes.
Just as things start to
there's the
get going.
shepherd's hook carrying some of my friends out the
Right.
door, but not
Exactly.
this time. So.
And, yeah.
And the exhibit itself, I'm pretty amazed at. Though I'm not a shoe person necessarily.
Right.
There are some famous shoes.
Yes.
I think there's like shoes Madonna wore or something. And
Yes, and the
Lady
Lady
Gaga.
Gaga shoes that really don't have heels, and they almost don't even look like shoes. So
right.
a
And
lot
these
of
are these aren't reproductions. These are the actual shoes
Yes.
that are going to be there.
yes,
Right.
And
it's-
I know
yeah.
so many people who are like shoe fanatics who are
Right.
just going to go nuts over this thing.
Right.
So much fun, and it's the history of the high heel, because as women would get higher heels, they would feel more powerful, and it's
What do you
fun.
know about these heels on the table here? They're kind of hidden by our creamer there for the coffee.
Yes. So these are our sort of decorative. These are called actually booties.
Mm-hmm.
So they're the high heel, of course, with the platform and stuff. And these are part of our decor. This is
Okay, right.
sort of, and they've got the studded detail, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just part of the fun spirit of the
love it.
party and of the museum, and to really promote the exhibit.
And to be precise, people are not going to have a viewing of the exhibition at the party.
Right, because it doesn't open until the end of May.
Right.
Right. So this is the kickoff. Well, it's the big party of the year anyway. But
Yes.
Right.
kind of the kickoff to get people excited about what's happening in a couple of weeks.
Right, right. So the party will be
love
great
it.
on the 16th, and then you can come back
And see the show.
and see the show later.
Do I have to wear heels to go to the party?
Yes, the answer is definitely yes.
Does everybody else have to wear heels to be at the show?
Just you.
Just me, okay, that's fine. As long as I
you've
can wear
shown-
these,
Yeah.
as long
you
as I
can
can
wear
wear
these.
these.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. We'll trust you with them.
I'll find some socks that aren't covered in dog hair next time.
Yeah,
my poor dog.
that happens.
Bossy.
My poor dog gets me full of hair everywhere I
That's
go.
a good dog. Yeah.
Well, the show it's May 16th is when the big party is, and the
Yes.
show opens when? Do we know?
May 30th,
May
I want to
30th
say.
at the Albuquerque Museum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. And I'll just do one last little, maybe walk around in these heels here. These are much taller than anything I've ever walked in before. We'll see here.
At the end of the show, we'll show the website of where you can go on and find information for the tickets.
Yes, go online to buy tickets for sure, because this is going to be a wonderful, fun
And
party.
get raffle tickets.
So we're selling raffle tickets. It's $50 each.
Yeah.
3 for $100 for a trip for 2 to New York, which includes seeing sights and doing a Circle Line tour. And
That's worth going alone.
That's worth
So,
going alone.
yeah.
Definitely.
Sounds like a plan. We'll be
Yeah.
back in a couple of seconds on the Morning Brew with friends. I'm going to see if I can try on some more pairs of heels here.
You can try these, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh, you
Are these
too.
mint
This
sweet?
is so